We was in the rear, time for us to be released to come home. He wanted to volunteer to go with Goth Company on a patrol. We was set to be leaving out of there sometime early March, but he got killed. He didn't have to go. He could have sit in the rear. Stepped on a booby trap or something out there. They didn't find him. They found a boot with a foot in it and his dog tag.
Colonel Clark, your boss, General Hershey, has recently announced that 100,000 more men will probably be needed in the draft in the next fiscal year. How will that affect us here?
The day after Thanksgiving, I got my induction notice that Friday. I opened up, read it, you are hereby inducted in the U.S. Army. And it sort of took the wind out my sail. I had a friend that we came here in Huntsville in '66 to attend school. A year later, he got drafted, went in the Army, lost his life over there. And I told God, if I get inducted or get a draft notice, I am going to volunteer to go to the Marine Corps. So little behold, the Friday after Thanksgiving in 1968, that letter came. And that's history.
If the draft goes down, the calls go down, recruiting goes down. If the draft goes up, recruiting goes up. So there's always one of those intangibles that you try to meet on an average base.
And Marines are trained to fight. So when you're in the field, you have other duties to do. So my other duties was an ammo check. One of the jobs they gave me and the groups that I was working with to have a PC, which is like a pickup truck, but just a little bigger than a pickup truck, to go out to the bunkers, get whatever they needed ordered for the guys in the field, put it on a net out on the LZ, water, clothing, food, whatever else they need, medical supplies, and you fold that net, and when the helicopter ready to pick it up, you stand there with a big old O-ring. It's probably big as that wheel there, and you reach up there and you snap it in the hook and let the helicopter take it to the destination for the guys in the field out there. Based on how much enemy territory we in, it could be really troubling. They believe in trying to infiltrate the wire or get on the base. They got people they call sappers. They don't wear a lot of clothing. They go through the concertina wire and they make homemade bomb and throw at any location we would have close by. Monsoon season. They don't have winters over there. And the temperature is sweltering. We talking 95, 105. That's constantly. And then if it rains, it's even worse, because it becomes steamy then, steamy. Don't get caught in a rice paddy where it is raining, because you get stuck in the mud. And when you come out, you look at your leg come through there, and it's going to be leeches all down through there. Leeches big as your thumb now. You just tolerate it with it, yes. I'm going to give you a little story here. Our compound had posts, and they was like sandbag bunkers, and you was in that post, and about 20, 30, 40 yards away, there's a nutty post, sandbag. And especially on the weekend, we may not do no patrols or anything, but we had to man those bunkers. And guys on the weekend think about writing letters home, whatever they want to do, and some of them don't do that. They had illegal items there, and one of them was some kind of cough syrup, one of them is smoking reefer, and some other things they had there. I didn't participate in anything like that because I wanted to live, I wanted to survive, so I didn't want nothing to alter my thinking capacity. And there was a gentleman, we was all in the bunkers writing letters home, and this gentleman decided to have a grenade. He started drinking the cough syrup, smoking the weed. He take the Gatorade, throw it up, catch it, throw it up, catch it. After about 30 to 40 minutes, he's still doing that. And I imagine his inebriated stuff he was taking on got him high. And all of a sudden, he's going to take the pen out and try to throw the grade up and catch it, which he did make an attempt. And Lord, other guys away from it didn't know what happened when the explosion went off. He thought he's going to catch it. Reached up to get it. The blast went off. Took this part of his hand off, and he's trying to rub his face. No hand there. No hand. And he did in the bumper there, Mama, I want my mama. I want my mama. I will never, ever forget that. Never. I had a close friend of mine. We both went to boot camp together, both of us, and was stationed in the same unit in Vietnam. But he got killed Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, going on a show with a nutty company, and he didn't have to go. He could have sit in the rear. And this was on a Tuesday. Stepped on a booby trap or something out there. They didn't find him. They found a boot with a foot in it and his dog tag. And I didn't find out what happened to him till that Thursday or Friday. It hurt me because we had went to MCRD boot camp together. My intention was to go back to school, in which I did. I had enrolled in Purdue University in Hammond, Indiana. And in the meanwhile, I got a job in the steel plant. About 2 months after I was working at the steel plant, the plant needed new bodies. They hired 1,850 service guys that's coming back for service. East Chicago, Indiana, at Inland Steel. And the next 34 years, I was among those guys till I retired. Now, you coming back and you got garb on that shows militarily, they say harsh words to you and stuff. And we would try to stay away from the crowd so that wouldn't happen. I would encourage any youngster to take the swing at military service. It is something that put in your system to let you know that I am a man. I would encourage anybody to take the service training. Anybody.